Hello students, welcome to today's class. In today's class, we will discuss self-development. Self-development is very essential not only for nurses but for all the workers working in every field. Let us start. What is self-development or personal development? Self-development can be defined in general terms as gaining information needed in person's working life, acquiring new information and skills, open to change, learning for the sake of learning, and maintaining all this knowledge throughout one's life. Self-development or personal development is a lifelong process. It is a way for people to assess their skills and qualities, consider their main aim in life, and get goals in order to realize and maximize their potential. Personal development covers activities that improve awareness and identity, develop talents and potential, build human capital, and facilitate employability, enhance the quality of life, and contribute to the realization of dreams and aspirations. Personal development is a push, it is a struggle, it is a challenge. There won't be any winning without the challenge. That's what life is all about. It is the struggle and challenge to develop ourselves and our skills to see what we can create in the way of values in the marketplace. It is taking those skills and values to the marketplace and seeing what it will return to us. Now we come to process of self-development. The process of self-development includes two main things. What are those? These are developing awareness about self. First, we should know ourselves, what we are, and then adopting the methods of development. Both are very interesting. Now we come to first part, developing awareness about self. Personal effectiveness is increased through self-awareness. Self-awareness is the level of awareness or understanding of an individual of his own self. According to the Johari model, there are two dimensions for understanding the self. One is those aspects, the person's behavior and style that are known to himself. And second is those aspects of his behavior known to those with whom we interact. Means those behavior known by others about ours, us. Now we will discuss that by developing the awareness about ourselves, what we can know about ourselves. These are that we should analyze his self and identity, his strength and weakness. Okay, every strength and weakness the person should know. He should understand his behavior and emotional state and try to relate it with others. On identifying himself, if he analyzes weakness, he should try to overcome them and develop strength. Next, change is the essence of self-development. He should be open to the changes, and if he is unknown to self, he should accept the advice of others and develop a positive mindset. He should adjust his behavior through change in interpersonal process. So by gaining knowledge about ourselves or deciding what we are, now we should proceed to self-development by adopting methods. Okay, so what are those methods? These are Number 1, constructive behavior. Number 2, time management. And number 3, upgrading knowledge. So these are three basic methods of self-development. What are these? We will discuss about them one by one. First, constructive behavior. The person should engage in constructive behavior which leads to goal attainment. This can be developed by managing stimuli that affect the behavior. Any stimuli that affect our behavior, we should identify and manage it. We should remove the stimuli that evoke undesirable behavior and promote the stimuli that evoke desirable behavior. Okay, so first task will be to identify the type of stimuli which affects our good or bad behavior. New behavior can also be created by introducing new stimuli, rearranging the existing stimuli. Once the stimuli are created or rearranged, reduced or increased, the manager measures his behavior arising out of that stimuli and reinforce it in order to achieve the goals. In this way, we can construct our behavior and maintain it. Next is time management. Time management is very essential in our life and for the self and personality development. If we are not managing the time will manage us. Okay, so we should manage the time. The person is usually constrained by time in achieving the organizational goals. Time management reduces the elements that lead to waste of time. Internal organizational factors that result in waste of time are improper planning, overwork, failure to delegate the responsibilities, and postponing work. And the external factors are noise, unnecessary meetings, traveling, incomplete information about the environment, etc. He should reduce these elements and manage his time properly to understand himself, others, and relate his knowledge with the organizational goals. Third important point is upgrading knowledge. We should upgrade our knowledge continuously. The person should not only do the assigned task or formal organizational activities but also enrich their knowledge by reading books, magazines, journals in the field of his specialization. Study of literature, especially the other language literature, leads to self-development and contribute to organizational goals. Attending seminars, conferences, workshops, and e-learning material also helpful in this regard. You can watch my another video regarding upgrading knowledge on in-service education. Now we will discuss some quick tips for personality development. These tips are: number 1, do not avoid social interaction. Just because you feel that you are not good looking, do not avoid meetings with people. Look for opportunities, go to different events. Dress style also make you feel positive, so take care of look, style, and the way of talking and way of dressing. Know your positiveness. Every person have some positive things and negative things. We should know our positive things and we should enhance them. We should use those activities, positivenesses. If every individual has his or her limitations, then he or she also has some positives. These positives are what you need to concentrate on. Know your strengths, acknowledge them, and work with them. It would definitely help you to overcome your challenge and take you into long run. Next is get out of your comfort zone. It is very important. Be prepared for challenges yourself by learning new skills. For most people, it is a huge learning curve to start and online business or online activities or any other new activities. So you must have a very positive, open-minded attitude and embrace any changes you need to make. Second is, don't fear of failure. Don't worry about making mistakes. You will make loads in your journey, and loads of them may hold you back for a while, but once you make them, these methods can be eliminated and you can move on. You will win. Make yourself known. Brand yourself in your communications. Whatever content you put out there is a slice of your personality. So make sure that it shows you in positive light. It is you are trying to sell to other people. So the more personal the message are better. Come across as a leader. Whatever you learn and however little you know, use it well. Become an authority on whatever topic you tackle. Then you have the knowledge to pass it on the others, and if you put your message across in the right way, you will attract your followers. Express yourself and always do what you say. It is very important. Efforts and consistency. This is linked to your daily plan but is very crucial. Marketing your business every day with relevant and sustained efforts is much better than huge burst of activity once a month. Efforts and regularity will win the day every time. Don't give up. I know that this sounds very difficult, but you can change your defeat into win by continued efforts. You can make it through with only a few more weeks or months effort. So do not give up and try till you get your ambitions fulfilled. Dear students, please subscribe the channel so that you can get latest notifications